Just when you thought Jessica couldn't get more confused with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they dropped some news at San Diego Comic-Con.
There's normal confusion, and then there's Comic-Con confusion.
And now get ready for Phase 4 of confusion. Hey everybody, welcome back to Eye to Eye Disney Through Our Eyes. I'm Kyle.
And I'm Jessica.
And we're going to talk about the San Diego Comic-Con announcements for Marvel Studios. I mean, I lost my mind last night, Jessica. I kept running into the room screaming at her, guess what they just announced?
It was like, I promise you, somebody out there knows this reference. Somebody has seen the movie Quince. Remember when all the little kids were
Quince,
born?
Though?
Because when all the babies were born, this girl keeps going and running to her friend, and she was like, it's a boy! It's a girl! It's a boy! That was you last night with Comic-Con, movie announcements. You're like, it's Blade! It's Thor something! It's, scissors and forks!
Scissors and forks? Where did that come from?
I don't know. There were a lot of things happening last night.
So San Diego Comic-Con, I'm sure you've all heard by now, they announced a ton of things for the Marvel Studios slate for movies for 2020 and 2021. Basically, your Phase 4 is set up here. Also included their Disney Plus exclusive series that we're going to talk about on here today. Jessica's going to be really confused.
Really stressed already?
And let me just say, this is not your place where you want hard-hitting analysis of this. We're just going to sit here and give you our reactions of what we thought about all the stuff.
Let's be honest. If you ever come to our channel for hard-hitting analysis, you're in the wrong place. That's not what we're
way to sell it.
I'm just saying.
Way to sell it.
We're your comedic relief, guys. If you want to laugh, that's us. If you want a hard-hitting analysis, maybe go somewhere else. All
right. Well, before we, disparage ourselves even further, let's break down really quickly. I'm going to say how they were announced in the order they're announced. All of the projects. No, just listen to the list, and then we're going to go one by one through them and talk about them a little bit and see what you think.
So I get to just listen.
You just get to listen. Okay. Just try not to get too confused already. All
right. Already too late.
So your list for the new projects for Marvel Cinematic Universe for Phase 4 are as such. They were announced in this order. The Eternals. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier for Disney+, ShangChi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, WandaVision for Disney+, Loki for Disney+, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, What If for Disney+, Hawkeye for Disney+, Thor, Love and Thunder, Black Widow, and a Blade project that we don't know a lot about except for a couple things just yet. So that is all of the things that is going to encompass Phase 4 for you.
I knew maybe 20% of those words.
You knew Thor.
Thor, Hawkeye,
Black Widow,
Loki.
You knew Black Widow?
Black Widow and Doctor Strange.
And Doctor Strange. Okay, so you knew.
Haven't seen many of those movies, but I know who those people are.
Gone are the days of Captain America, of Iron Man.
It's Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, they'll be there eventually. Don't worry, they're not gone yet.
I just have to wait till
2020.
I don't know. If this is number 4, I don't know. Maybe Phase 25.
It would be number 3 for the Phase 4. I got what you're saying. Okay.
You said this is Phase 4.
Right.
So if I've got to wait, 21 more years, that would be Phase 25. Next!
Anyway, all right, so let's talk about a little of them in general, and this will be the order that they released. We'll start with movies first, and then we'll do the Disney Plus series. So
what Plus series?
Just blow by it. You know what? Just let it go. Nobody else heard it except you.
Let it go. I just want to know what Disney Plus is.
Phase 4 movies in their release order as announced by Kevin Feige in Hall H at San Diego Comic-Con. Black Widow comes out May 1st, 2020. Gonna get almost like a little early birthday present for me there.
That's pretty quick, actually, for them to have just announced it, right?
Yes, it is. But they've been in production for a while. It's kind of been known. They just now have officially announced
they're just announcing the date that it comes out.
Right. So it's going to star Scarlett Johansson again.
Of course.
Some other names that are on here. David Harbour, Florence Pugh, Rachel Weisz. Any of those names ring a bell for you? Kind of stick out to you? No? Nothing?
But to be fair, it doesn't mean that they're not really important people. I don't know anybody's name that's famous. Remember, people, I did not know that Jonathan Taylor Thomas played Simba until 2 years ago. So this isn't a stab at them. I don't know these people.
So it's going to be directed by Kate Shortland, and it's going to be the second installment for a female-led Marvel Cinematic Universe hero. So I think this is great for that sect of fans, that they give them another female character to look up to. She's already been there.
And it's directed by a female. That's
awesome.
kind of cool.
That's really cool. So are you excited about Black Widow and learning a little bit more about her other than just being in the Avengers movies?
I mean, I'm not mad about it. I'll happily see this one. I have a lot of hope because it's not a shock. I did not love Captain Marvel. So I hope that this will be a little better.
Well, it's going to get worse from here because next would be The Eternals, which comes out November 6th, 2020. So these are the only 2 movies for 2020 for Marvel Cinematic Phase 4. This is going to star Angelina Jolie, Richard Madden, Lauren Ridolph, Brian Tyree Henry, Salma Hayek, Don Lee. So I've skipped over a couple of names, just giving you some perspective on there. And it's directed by Chloe Zhao, if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm going to try to not butcher people's names. The Eternals, any clue what that is about?
Never heard of anything about the Eternals.
You are eternally lost with this, aren't you?
Literally. I'm guessing it has to do with a group of people that live for eternity.
You know what? If I had a gold star to give right now, I would give it to Jessica. Look, I don't know a whole lot about the Eternals myself, but I do know that's not the furthest thing she could have guessed. So,
thank you. I'm learning something.
2.5 years into doing this channel, and she still is able to impress me. It's like, wow, okay.
I feel like part of marriage is impressing each other.
Yeah.
You should always be impressed by me.
We're going to keep moving on so that she doesn't make it worse for herself, because that was good. That one a lot better. Next up, so we start for 2021, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. This is going to be directed by Dustin Daniel Cretton, if I pronounced that right. And I'm sorry, I'm just not going to pronounce those names because
Aquafina, we know her.
Do you know that actress?
Yeah, I watched her on the Today Show the other day.
I mean, the lead actor who's going to be playing Shang-Chi is going to be Simu Liu. Is that how you say that? I don't know. I'm sorry if I butchered the name. I'm actually really excited for this one now that I know they're attaching the 10 rings to Shang-Chi, because that has Iron Man ties and all that kind of stuff. It's basically going to be a Kung Fu movie, is what you need to know. You ready for Kung Fu fighting,
Always. As long as they play that song.
Okay. I'm probably not going to do that one. That would just be too meta at that point. All right.
Oh, okay.
Moving right along. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
I know who this is.
In theaters May 7th, 2021. So it's going to be your summertime flick. Obviously, Benedict Cumberbatch is coming back. And the big surprise here is that Elizabeth Olsen, the Scarlet Witch, is going to be in this movie with him.
See,
not the Black Widow.
This is why. No. I know she's the one that was with the guy that he had that thing in his head. That the purple guy.
Vision.
Yes.
We'll talk about them in a minute.
Yeah, but that's why I'm like confused, because I thought Vision died, and so why is she with Captain America? I mean,
you're just going to be in a continual state of
what's
confusion.
his name? Yes. Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange. So it's called Multiverse of Madness. It's going to be confusing because it's about multiple universes. And
my gosh.
And I've heard this is going to be the MCU's first horror movie. And I'm not a huge horror movie fan.
I don't do horror.
Just get ready.
No, I'm not going to see it. I don't do horror. I don't do scary things, people. No, I'm not going to watch this.
You got to for the people.
I don't got to, people. Also, remember how confused I was in Avengers Endgame with all the multiverse things?
Yeah.
You know how it was like, flipping here, flipping here.
One more time.
Yeah, that's, wow. I'm going to be confused. I can already tell you.
Let me bring you back a little bit, something you're going to love. Thor, Love and Thunder in theaters November 5th of 2021, which will close out that year for us, and Phase 4 for 2021. It's going to be starring Natalie Portman again. She's back as probably the love interest. I mean, it's called Love and Thunder. I don't know what to make of this title. What do you think about it?
I mean, I think it's hilarious.
It is hilarious.
God of Thunder.
But the director is back. Again, let me try not to mispronounce his name. Taika Waititi. He did a great job with Ragnarok. You loved it.
That was my first Thor movie, and I happily watched that one 2 times. So I'm hoping that this is
I'm actually really hopeful for this one, especially with the director
I'm hopeful that
back.
Thor is fat.
I don't think he's.
I loved Fat Thor.
You can't do the same gag twice.
What if it's like he's fat and then he falls in love, so he gets skinny and he's like, yes.
Sure. Okay, why not? But Tessa Thompson is coming back as Valkyrie too. So
I don't know who that is.
Remember, she's the lady who helped him escape the planet in Ragnarok. She also was in the Battle of Endgame, with the flying horse.
I do know who that is.
Yes, you do know who that is. Anyway, it's who he talked at the end, who said she's the ruler of the new Asgard.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. I like her.
It's all coming back to her. All right. I'm putting this with the movies because I personally haven't heard if it's confirmed it's going to be a movie yet. But the big surprise for this panel at San Diego Comic-Con was the announcement of a Blade project. And most people are assuming that's going to be a movie. He is a vampire hunter. So she's already getting worried. There's already been a trilogy with Wesley Snipes that did very well. So I'm interested if this is too quick next to it. The thing that got my attention was the actor, which, again, hard name to pronounce, Mahershala Ali. He was Cottonmouth in the Luke Cage first season. Excellent actor. I know it's completely over. All you need to know, vampires, probably no sparkly things like Edward and other things. Any interest in this?
I didn't watch that either. Sure.
You can be honest.
No. First of all, you named it Blade. That doesn't even sound like something I would want to watch. Then it's about vampires. Then it's about killing. Then, no. Like, none of this says
You
Jessica.
don't know that it's killing. It's just a vampire hunter. Maybe he's just hunting them to say,
what
hey,
are you
how
going to
you
hunt
doing?
them for if you're not killing them? That's like,
Just saying.
that's like going out deer hunting and being like, oh, hey, there's a deer. That's not hunting. That's deer looking. This would be vampire looking if that's what you were doing. Just saying, hunting implies
Deer looking.
at least attempting to
Please
kill.
call that the next time we're with some of our family members who go hunting. Deer looking. All right. That's your movies. Let's talk about the Disney Plus series that are going to be coming out. And we'll start right off the top with the first one for fall 2020. The one I'm most excited about. Well, yeah, I guess I am. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, starring Anthony Mackie again, Sebastian Stan.
I actually know who those people are.
You do know who those. And the awesome thing here is the actor for Zemo from Civil War, the guy who got them all to fight each other.
Nope.
He is back as well. This is gonna be awesome.
Is that why you're wearing your Captain America shirt?
I gotta honor my boy Falcon.
Gotta
represent the Winter Soldier. Cap's. He's kind of.
So
Is he
Cap's
dead? Or
dead? Yeah.
He's not dead, but he's not.
But he's
there.
old, right?
He's old. He's like, I don't know. It's so weird with all this time.
Can Captain America actually die? Like, can he?
Yeah, I mean, he got old, so.
But that doesn't answer my question of if he can die.
I would assume since you can.
What
get
if
old,
he's one of the Eternals?
Wow. Okay. Moving on. WandaVision coming out in spring 2021, which is going to be about Wanda, the Scarlet Witch, and Vision. They are, a couple.
Wait.
Yes.
What is Wanda?
Wanda is the name for the Scarlet Witch. Wanda is her real name. Her name is Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The red pew pew.
Scarlet Elizabeth Olsen.
Yes.
Scarlet Witch.
Yes.
Her name is Wanda.
Wanda Maximoff, but they call her the Scarlet Witch because she wears red and she does witchy powers, all that kind of thing. So, this is going to be a series about them.
My brain really hurts.
Paul Bettany's back as the Vision.
The Vision or Vision?
As the Vision. As Vision.
He's the guy.
Yes.
I thought he died.
He did, but he's coming back somehow. We don't know.
So
he's
is
a
this
computer.
an old series? I don't understand.
Some of these are going to fill in gaps in between all of this stuff, but some of them are going to be continuations. That's why it's all part of Phase 4. All right, keep moving along.
Stressed.
One that's going to super confuse you even more. Loki, spring of 2021 as well.
I know who Loki is. Why would that confuse me?
Because
he died.
He died. He's dead, but then remember when they went back in time, he escaped with the Space Stone. You remember that?
Yeah.
So I guess we're going to follow in this alternate timeline his adventures.
I don't like him. I don't ever want to watch this. Loki.
Why? He's an amazing actor.
Yes, I'm not saying that he's not.
He's a great
character.
The
character Loki disgusts me. He's gross. He's greasy. He looks like he hasn't showered. Ugh.
That's the point.
I know. I'm not saying that. What's his name? Tom
Hiddleston.
That. I'm not saying
Tom Hiddleston.
He looks gross. I'm saying the character Loki looks gross.
Also, what if ... question mark is the next series for summer 2021, which is going to be the first animated series that is part of the MCU. Now, Jessica, for some background, they created a comic series that was called What If, that is about so let's say the Avengers lost. What if?
Ooh.
What happens? So that's
kind of cool, actually.
This is going to tell those type of stories. What if they lost the Battle of New York? What if they didn't beat Thanos? What if Spider-Man never joined?
That's kind of cool.
It is cool, and it's going to be animated.
I don't like that, but it's okay.
It's an easy way to tell these stories without having to get everybody suited up. But
Exactly.
the cool
It's
thing
cheaper.
is, not all, but many of the original voices, or the people who play these characters, they're going to lend their voices for the animated characters.
Okay, not gonna lie,
Yeah.
I actually might be interested in watching that
This
one.
is
That's
gonna
the
be really
first
cool.
one that's gotten my attention.
And this is going to go right over your head, but the Watcher is in this one, and Jeffrey Wright will be playing or voicing him in this. Don't worry about that. We'll talk about it later. Last but not least,
Okay.
the one I'm probably most excited about, Hawkeye for fall 2021 is coming out, starring Jeremy Renner again, and they're going to introduce Kate Bishop, which is like his heir as Hawkeye, kind of being the next Hawkeye. What do you think about this one?
I liked Hawkeye in Avengers.
He's one of my favorite characters in all the Avengers.
He is like really underutilized,
Yep.
I think.
No, well, he was in the first one, but he got more utilized.
Sorry.
Don't get on my boy Hawkeye.
I was just gonna say that he deserves his own series.
He
Like,
does.
I really liked his character. I really liked how realistic he was. Like, when his family died, that he just went off and killed people. I mean, that's not a good thing.
What was that? What you
But
would
what
do?
I'm saying, no, I'm just saying, like, I could see some psychopath doing that in real life and
He's
being
not
on
a
the news.
psychopath.
That was a psychopath thing to do. But I'm saying,
Hopefully,
and then he came back, and then, like, Black Widow was like, no, dude, like, be cool.
no, dude.
Those were her exact words. I remember that from the movie.
Anyway, so that is all of your projects for Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 4, the movies, the series. What we want to know from you now is which of these are you most excited about. You can tell us which movie you're most excited about and which Disney Plus series that you're most excited about as well. We want to know from that from you in the comments section below. And make sure you vote in our poll as well. What else should they do?
If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
And that's all we have for you in this edition of Eye to Eye. But until we assemble again,
May the Force be with you.
and we'll see you real soon.
Bye.
But you said I had big teeth, though.
You do. I didn't say that was a
That's
bad thing.
hurtful.
Do you want to have little baby squirrel teeth and not be able to eat food?
That's basically what you said. I had little baby squirrel teeth and two big buck teeth.
That's not what I said.
Hi, y'all.
Wow. That was dumb.
Good thing they can't see that on camera.